जी, हनुमान बेनीवाल जी, चंद्रशेखर जी, दत्ताराम वायकर जी, सुधा जी, प्रवीण पटेल जी, मोहम्मद जावेद जी, तापिर गाव जी, रहमान जी, अजय भट्ट जी, जगदम्बिका पाल जी और आनंद भदौरिया जी. So almost 36 people have participated in this debate, sir. Not only have they participated, they have given some valuable suggestions and also passionately been involved in this debate, sir. And I would like to remind the House, 20 years back, if you would have seen any civil aviation topic that has been discussed in the House, the participants were mainly coming from technical background, or they were coming from these major metropolitan cities where the presence of airports has been maximum. But yesterday, if you had witnessed the debate for 5 hours, we have seen from the length and breadth of this country, from the remotest areas of this country, from the most backward areas of this country, people have passionately, honorable members have spoken on this bill, and that is the change this government has brought in, and the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has brought in to the civil aviation, sir. Civil aviation has witnessed unimaginable growth in the last 10 years since Modi ji has taken charge as the Prime Minister of the country. He had a special focus, he had a special vision for the civil aviation industry, and because of which he understood the importance of improving the infrastructure in civil aviation. That is why what was 74 airports in 2014 has gone up to 157 airports, more than doubled in this country today, sir. And if you look at the passenger growth in this country, 60 million passengers were there domestically in 2014, which has gone up to 153 million, which has more than doubled in 2024, sir. And also international passengers from 43 million have grown up to 66.7 million. And you know, it's like any travel industry which took a big hit during the COVID time, aviation also took a big hit. Even though it took a big hit, within 3 years, it stood back on its feet. It not only crossed the pre-COVID numbers, sir, we are at an all-time high in the passenger growth in the country, and today we stand as the third largest aviation economy in the whole world, and that is the change Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has brought in the last 10 years for the civil aviation ministry. And also I would like to thank all the previous ministers who have worked on this, especially my predecessor Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, who has constantly worked for the upliftment of the civil aviation ministry and brought in a lot of policy changes. And in fact, I would also like to remember our honorable previous minister Ashok Gajpati Raju ji, who was also there handling this, and who was from our party also at that time, sir. And with this growth, it is very important we look into the future also. This is not just for the 10 years that we are proud of. Where we are in the third place right now, we, under the honorable leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, want to see India become the #1 in the domestic economy, sir. And if you want to see India in that #1 position, there has to be proper legislative backing. There has to be good policy making. There has to be good policy which drives the civil aviation industry in that direction. And that is where this Bharatiya Vayuyan Videk comes into play, and which is why I would like to go a little bit more detail into the bill.